Okay, this is the classwork from Monday, February 22nd. It was 723, and it's on applications on first set. So discount, markup, and sales tax. So just make sure that this is filled in your notes. It says stores frequently discount or markup items. Discounts are subtracted from the original price, or markups are added to the original price. The retail price or sales price is the amount the customer ends up paying. Sales tax and tip. These are both added. So sales tax is a percentage that's added to the selling price, and a tip is a percentage that's added to the total bill. All right, we have two methods for doing this. So we can start by writing a percent sentence for the problem, and then solve the percent problem by writing either a proportion or equation, it's up to you, and then depending on the problem, we can add or subtract to find the final answer. Method 2, depending on the problem, add or subtract from 100%, this is method number 2, then write a percent sentence, and then write a proportion or equation to solve the problem. So example 1, Joey wants to buy a pair of jeans that cost $58. He has a coupon for 15% off. How much will it cost after the discount? So for method 1, we would start with 15% of 58 is X. I'm going to write a proportion. I'm going to do 15 over 100 equals X over 58. Cross multiply 100X equals 15 times 50, which is 870. Divide by 100. X equals $8.70. So this is the discount. I want to find the total cost. So the last step is to subtract. So I do 58 minus 870, which is $49.30. And that is method number 1. Method number 2, instead of subtracting at the end, I subtract at the beginning. And I subtract from 100. So I do 100 minus 15, which is 85%. So now, instead of using 50% of my proportion, I'm going to use 85. So this time when I cross multiply, I'm going to get 100x equals 4,930, and when I divide, it takes me straight to the final answer. So X ends up equaling still $49.30. So method number 2 helps you, it gets you there a little faster. It's easier to subtract from 100 than to subtract from 58. But if the question asked you what was the discount and then what was the final price, method 1 might be the better option. Okay, example number 2. This time, we're doing a markup. A markup is an addition problem because we're adding on to the original price. So Sarah owns a wedding dress store and bought a dress for $625. She marks up the dress by 3%. How much does Sarah sell the dress for? So in method number 1, we're going to do 3% of 625 is X. So I do 3 over 100. Cross multiply, I get 100x equals 1,875. Divide by 100. X is going to equal $18.75. So $18.75. So in the end, I need to know the final price of the dress, so I add it. So I do 625 plus 1875. And I get $643.75. But I could also use method number 2. So method number 2, instead of doing the 3% and adding at the end, I add at the beginning. And I do 100 plus 3, which is 103%. So in my proportion, I do 103 over 100 equals X over 625. 100x equals 64,375. So X is going to equal $643.75. So we have the same answer. It's just, I don't have to add at the end because I added it to 100. Let's take a look at example 3. Example 3 is sales tax. Sales tax is also an addition. Okay. So in method number 1, I'm going to add at the end. Method number 2, I'm going to add at the beginning. So method number 1, I'm going to do 6% of $849.99 is X. Set up my proportion, 6 over 100. Cross multiply, I get 100X equals 500. When I do that, I get 50.9994. So I'm going to round it up to 51. And then I have to add. So I do 849.99 plus 51, which gives me 999. That's method 1. Method 2, I'm going to add the 6% at the beginning. So 100 plus 6 is 106%. 106 over 100 is X over 849.99. Cross multiply, 100X. Again, prime as well. Still going to get X equals $900.99. So both methods are always going to give me the exact same answer. Okay, example 4. So this is a double problem. So first you have to do, so it's a $105 watch. It's selling for 30% off. Find the final price of the watch. Sales tax is 8%. So in class, I had everyone choose, and most people chose to do method number 2. So we're going to do both parts, but we'll do method number 1 on one part, method number 2 on the other one. So we'll do the first part, which is the 30% off. I'll use method number 1 to do that. So we're going to do 30% of 105 is X. My proportion. This time is a subtraction problem. So I'm going to get 100X equals 3,150. So I saved 3,150. So I have to subtract it. So I do 105 minus 3,150. $73.50 is the price of the watch. So now in the second part, I'll use method number 2. Now I have to find the sales tax. When I do the sales tax, I find it on the new price, not the original. Because I don't want to pay tax on the money I didn't spend. So I'll do method number 2. So 100 plus 8 is 108%. So I get 108 over 100 equals X over 7350. Cross multiply, 100X. $79.38. Divide by 100. I get X equals 79.38. So that is my final price. Last example. We do both methods. For a party of 6 or more, a restaurant adds 20% gratuity. If the bill for a large party comes to $148.28, find the total bill with tip. So method number 1, I'm going to do 20% of $148.25 is X. So I do 20 over 100, X over 148.25. Cross multiply, get 100X equals 2,000. 965, divide by 100. So my tip is going to be 29.65. So I add that on to 148.25. I get $179.90. That was method number one. Method number two, I'm going to add 20% first. So I get 120%. So 120 over 100 equals x over 148.25. Cross multiply, I get 100x equals 5% by 100. So my final answer is going to be $177.90. So again, same thing. Both methods give you the same exact answer.